Shalom everyone, welcome to Messianic News Channel. Today I have an urgent update for all of you. First of all, pray for all believers worldwide. There is a terrible conflict from Armenia to persecution of believers in North Korea, Pakistan, the Middle East, all over the place. We have the conflict in Ukraine, and then lately the conflict in Israel. Pray for all believers there, all of the fathers, children that will be protected, all of the innocent and children. It's a very difficult situation, and this is going to spiral into a regional conflict. It could be the beginning of Third World War and the building of the Third Temple that will usher into the age of the Antichrist. But before we go any further, on Friday 13, Hamas wants to join forces with all of the Arab world to declare jihad on Israel. And this is very, very serious because it can escalate into a huge war. And besides the human loss of lives, the world economy will be destroyed. But besides that, Friday the 13th is a very symbolic number into the occult. And interestingly, the following day, there's a solar eclipse covering in darkness most of North America. It's a very unique event. This type of eclipses happen every, 20, 30, 40 years with such intensity. And the timing is very interesting because it's just the last day of the 7th Hebrew month, exactly 7 days after the beginning of the war. You can call it Kabbalah, you can call it the powers of the occult are moving their chessboard pieces, or you can call it prophecy. But in either scenario, it's very symbolic, and it's a sign that the end of days is here. And the word says that the sun was going to turn to darkness and the moon to blood. So here the sun is turning to darkness at a very, very symbolic time. So just be praying, be prepared, have your finances in order, have some cash, have some food. Always pray about a shelter because cities are not going to be safe for many years. I've been sharing about different prophecies contained in the Bible about leaving the cities. Thousands of believers worldwide in the last 15, 20 years, they have seen the same thing. Cities will not be safe places. There will be a lot of rioting, a scarcity of food, lack of electricity and services, especially bills and utilities will skyrocket. So the Bible talks about a time when his people will need to go to the wilderness and live a primitive style of life, just drawing water out of a well, cooking with wood, having chicken, having an orchard, an organic garden, things like that, because food prices will spiral out of control. So be ready and remember that the Almighty is our rock and our Savior, and He will always provide. So remember always Psalm 23, Yah is my shepherd, I shall not want. So be blessed, stay in prayer, stay sobered, and be tuned for more Messianic news updates. Shalom and blessings to all.